All right, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon. My name is Byron J. Hubbard II, and I'm a freshman pursuing industrial engineering technology with a minor in biometrics. Apart from NSBE, I'm also a participant in the African Student Association and the Minority Technology Association. As a nominee for a second VP, you might ask yourself, why would you like me, or why would you choose me? In any group, team, or organization that I've been a part of, there's one quality in me that has been prevalent in all of them, and one quality that I think should preside in this organization as a whole, and that's passion. Passion is defined as an intense feeling of enthusiasm towards someone or something. In anything that I've ever done in my entire life, I've done so with passion. Because if you don't love what you're doing, you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. And this entire organization should be driven by passion, especially in the Mother Chapter. We should not just be known as the chapter where it all began, but also as the chapter that has the most drive to innovate and to succeed. Personally, I feel that if I am moved into the second VP chair, which I know is in a position of being removed entirely, I think that I can make an impact because of the passion that I bring, the attitude that I bring. Because if I'm somewhere, you'll know it. If I'm participating, you'll know it. And I feel that with me being part of the E-Board, that we as the mother chapter of NSBE can definitely make an impact on the entire nation. Because we should, if the entire national organization of NSBE is a machine, we should be the engine that drives it as the mother chapter. If we want to, if we want to increase the number of culturally responsible black engineers, we need to have passion for it. If we want those black engineers to exceed academically, we must have passion for it. And if we want those black engineers to have a positive impact on the community and succeed professionally, we must have a passion for it. Thank you.
We're going to stick to 3 minutes for questions. Go.
So one of the main jobs of second VP is to create special programs. So what is one special program that you would like to implement?
Social program as in like an event? Because I know like I'm responsible for like the point system and everything, so like can you
No. So the special program that we implemented last year with Jalen was the mental health initiative among the E-Board. So along those lines, it can really be any type of program, but have you thought about what type of special programming you would like to do?
Not specifically, no, but like you said, Mia worked with Jalen, to develop a program like that. So whoever our future president is, I would be willing to sit down with them and find out what program that we can develop together as a whole that could have that same impact or even greater.
So you spoke a lot about passion, and I like that. I appreciate that. Can you give an example of how you could bring that passion to the mother chapter?
Well, I know second VP is, like I said earlier, is in a position that has been impactful in the past. But in anything that I've ever done, I've always been able to offer my view on things, my opinion, or like a move that I feel would be important. So if we were to have, say, like a meeting on a controversial subject or an event that we're planning, I would be able to offer, my opinion or my advice or my guidance with whatever that would be. So rather than just sitting back and being, what the second VP position is to be, like if the president were to be not in the area, or if the first VP wouldn't be available, then I would preside over NSBE. But that would just be the only time that I would show up. So I would just be constantly involved in whatever NSBE would need me for. And related to that, the reason why I chose my major is because it's not specific to one area. I can have my hands, in any type of aspect that I want to, but still make an impact, but not be just specific and confined to one area. So I think that I can apply that skill and that knowledge to second VP and just be able to implement to just be able to impact, NSBE as a whole, not just in one area, but every aspect of it.
So given the current proposed changes to our chapter constitution, the use of the second VP role may not be as it is this year or in past years. So if the position isn't available, what will you do to be involved involved in NESB or NESB leadership.
So if like the position were to be removed, then I can't get like fired.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm fired, I mean, there's different committees. I can just be there. You know, a lot of what NESB is just, or what anything is just showing up. So even if I'm not on the e-board or not first VP or second VP, I can just be there at events and at meetings and then still do the same thing, offer my opinion, offer my guidance, anything that I need to do in order to, you know, move this chapter, this program along. So whether or not I'm second VP or just a regular member, I'm still gonna, you know, make myself known, make an impact, and still be there.